Alright, getting this started. Hello, I guess I'm going to call this channel Zerad, is probably what I'll be going with. But this is just the beginning of a good ol' Let's Play channel just because, how do I describe this? I have found that doing commentary over games is a very relaxing thing for me, and it gives me more of a reason to continue playing games that maybe I would have otherwise dropped off. So, I figured what better to start with than a game that I've been not only enjoying a lot recently, but just recently received its final update, Enter the Gungeon. So I already have a save where I have most of everything done, not quite everything unlocked, but I've gotten all the major achievements out of the way. So now, I'm going to go ahead and do a brand new save file in commemoration with the, that's the right word, close enough, with the Farewell to Arms update. So we're going to start off with going through the tutorial real quick. I'm not going to spend a whole lot of time explaining stuff. I'm just doing this mainly for the unlocks, and because I'm going to be doing this in the traditional Let's Play nature, not quite in the same way that you might see some other YouTubers such as Northern Lion and such, the way they usually do runs of these games, where they kind of just play the run. This is going to be any and all content shown, going to be going for as many achievements and such as possible. Mainly stuff like the unlocking the characters, completing certain runs, completing certain challenges, that sort of thing. Mostly I'm gonna post my successful runs, but if it's particularly interesting, I will go ahead and post the failed runs as well. It all depends. So yeah, it's pretty simple. Oh, I probably should ask him what he needs first. Oh yeah, this is the part of the game where it shows the blank. Sorry for the Discord noises. So, one thing you might notice, you might hear some light clicking in the background because of my mechanical keyboard. I apologize for that. I'm waiting on some O-rings to come in the mail, so that hopefully that will be less of a problem. I really need to get a cherry brown switches. The blue switches are kind of fun in their clickiness, but I will be honest, as someone who's going to be moving into a apartment here soon, I doubt my neighbors will appreciate my constant chattering of the keyboard. So, oh, whoops, that's a problem. So I normally have a Logic mouse, and I have an auto fire script on it, only because I was actually playing this game so much I was starting to myself wrist problems from furiously clicking all the time. But luckily, this is just a tutorial, so it's not like we have to worry about. In this first part, while we're just doing some mindless stuff, I'm gonna explain some kind of behind-the-scenes mechanics of the game. So, this is very sorry about that. Enter the Gungeon is a very typical roguelike that you see a lot of on Steam nowadays. A very similar structure. Oh crap, we're not gonna be able to. I'll have to do it later. That you see on Steam quite a bit. Kind of can thank Binding of Isaac for starting this train. But you clear rooms in a Legend of Zelda style fashion, gain items, move on to the next floors. Pretty straightforward. Every floor has 2 item rooms in it, a shop, and can have various other rooms. This is a little secret in that kind of just shows you how cracks in the wall work. Normally cracks in the wall don't just show up like that. You have to shoot at the wall with anything but your starting gun and some specific guns. But those will, if you use a blank, they will open up. Kind of like how you use bombs to bomb walls in Binding of Isaac. We just got a synergy, and I will explain those later. But for now, we will continue on. So, what I was meaning with some of the behind-the-scenes mechanics with this kind of thing is there is a stat called Coolness that slowly builds up in the background as you clear rooms and while not getting hit. Other items can also increase Coolness, but that is the main source of it. So basically what it does is it affects item drop rate and your active item cooldown, or your spacebar item, so to speak. We'll be getting one of those later. I forgot how easy this guy is. Understandably so, he's just a tutorial boss. Oh, wow, that's quite the benefit. It's pretty straightforward. Once we get into the real run, we will go ahead and, he's just explaining a side quest we can do. We'll worry about that later. So once we get into the real run, I'll go ahead and explain a little bit further. So I'm going to go adjust a couple things, and I will meet you guys in the level. Alright then, let's try this again. You will not believe what just happened. I got halfway through a run before realizing that I had accidentally deactivated my recording at some point. Because I was smart enough to make my, I made my shortcut Control-Shift-R, which I thought wouldn't be a problem, but it turns out in this game that's a pretty easy combination of buttons to hit. So that's unfortunate, but you know what, we're popping right back into it. It was a really good run too. I wasn't getting many good guns, but what I was getting was perfect clears on bosses. I had already gotten 2 perfect clears, so I was up to 5 hearts. We were on the 3rd floor, but we will manage. The problem is, I gotta remember things I have and haven't explained. Ugh, that's the annoying part. What to talk about? So, I guess last thing I can remember talking about, that you guys obviously aren't going to see, is chest rarity. So, pretty simple. Goes brown, blue, green, red, black, and then rainbow. Rainbow we will probably never see, but that's okay. They're kind of a special treat more than anything. They don't have their exclusive weapons or anything. But, yeah, that, and also dodge rolling. So, what I was explaining previously, again, you didn't hear, was, the thing that made this game click for me, I'll be honest, it was originally like a pipe dream, just getting to the last floor alone. Much less actually taking on the final boss, which I know sounds kind of pathetic to a lot of people who are experienced with the game, but you gotta remember, this game is very overwhelming when you first start. So, the most important thing you gotta know is that you should rely on your dodge roll as more of a last resort. It's very important to kind of figure out what attacks can be dodged with your feet and which ones can be dodged with a dodge roll. Yes, your dodge roll has pretty lenient immunity frames, but the problem is once you land on the ground, you don't have the time to immediately go into another dodge roll if that was risky of me. You don't have time to go into another dodge roll to save yourself. So if you land on top of a bullet, you're getting hit. And trust me, that will kill you 9 times out of 10 compared to just trying to dodge them normally. You gotta play this game halfway as a bullet hell. You may not have the ridiculously small hitbox that most bullet hells do, but the bullets are slow enough to where it's very manageable. Like that right there, you probably couldn't squeeze through that, so it's totally fine to dodge roll through them. But I have no reason to panic and dodge roll when I can just walk around this ghost. He doesn't lead his fire, so he ends up firing where you're at rather than where you're going to be. Also, one thing I am going to show you guys right now is when I activate a glitch by accident. So it turns out if you pet this dog by pressing E over it and immediately open the menu, you'll get stuck in funny little animation. Oh wow, we got a chest drop right now. Alright, I'll take it. Cartographer, can't quite remember what that does. Oh yeah, sometimes gives you a chance to reveal the entire floor. What? Oh, well.
Hi, doggy.
well, that's entertaining. I also don't want to fix this. I don't know how I can fix it, but I'm not going to. Anyway, continuing. Alright, let's try and... Okay. Nope, I can't fix it. Okay. I'm gonna try and continue the commentary. Where was I going with it? Ooh, gungeon armor. Got knight armor. Yeah, I had a hard time commentating after that. It was too entertaining. Oh yeah, nice little benefit about this gun. A lot of guns will have small effects you don't even notice at first. You get levitation, which means that you can walk over pits, creep, and everything. Not have to worry about it. Pretty similar how it works in Isaac. Ooh, glass statue. So you'll see a lot of these shrines, and they will all have usually what is a give and take mechanic, where you have to offer something or have to give something or take a chance in order to get the benefit from it. The glass statue, however, you can just take it. It doesn't have any downsides whatsoever that I know of. If they are, they're really not obvious enough to cause much of a problem. Just gets you free orbitals that will block bullets for you. So we got this gun, and this one's not bad for boss damage. Could be better, but we'll manage. Oh, especially since we get the easiest first floor boss. Oh man, that's better than I remembered it to be. Okay, so it's very important to try and beat bosses without getting hit, because they can give you the benefits of extra health, max health. Oof, almost got hit there. And that is very important for later floors and much harder bosses to come. Granted, you can get good enough at this game to where you just don't get hit. That is very possible, but might as well be safe than sorry. And that was pretty simple. He is not a hard boss at all. And we got 2 keys out of it, and a pretty lackluster weapon, but it's not too bad for the ad clear. Oh, free. Alright, is there anything we missed here? Nope, doesn't look like it. Alright, on to next floor. So yeah, we got a free heart container out of that. Very helpful. Honestly, I gotta have the impression of once you get good enough at the game, if you finish the first floor and you didn't perfect the boss, just start over. Especially unless you get like a really good starting item. That 4th heart container is just too good to pass up. And the first floor bosses are the most free when it comes to it. Crossbow's still coming in clutch for the 2nd floor. Still one-shots most of the smaller enemies. 2-shots some of the slightly higher rank and file. That was uncomfortable. Surprised we still have the glass stones. Ugh. God, I hate these items. Wow. I hate these enemies that they added in, I believe that was Dungeons & Dragons update. Over here we got a mini-boss. Okay, I don't know if I want to take him on yet. I want to see if we can get a better gun. If there's a mini-boss there, it most likely means there is a... Oh! Well, that works. Most likely means he has a golden key, which will unlock NPCs for Back at the Breach. We will still use the... We'll probably... If we don't get a better gun, we'll go and use the balloon gun. Man, my accuracy was something to behold there. We use the balloon gun for boss damage, because if you line it up right, it can do some pretty good work. Oof. +1 for enemies that spawn other enemies. This game definitely loves those. Green chest. We'll take it. Ooh, shot bow. That's a nice little upgrade from our crossbow here. Ooh, secret room. 3 blanks and a chest. Let's make sure it's not a mimic. And the dowser. Dowser's actually no... Oh. Ooh, that's both good and bad. Interesting. I want to see if it freezes enemies. If it freezes enemies, it's nice. If it doesn't, it's more of a detriment than a bonus. So what we got was a synergy. Oh, it does freeze enemies. Good lord. So synergies work very similar to how they do in Binding of Isaac, only these are a lot more static, if that makes sense. Well, that was interesting. The way it works in Binding of Isaac is a lot more organic in that you can just imagine, hey, these two seem like they would work together. Is that how they work together? And a lot of times, that is exactly how they work together. Okay, I know it sounds weird, but so think of it this way. If you get a double shot and you get a quad shot, you think, oh, does that mean I'm going to shoot 4 bullets out of each eye? And after a certain update and after a certain expansion, that was the case. But then there's stuff like, okay, double shot and brimstone. Does that mean I'll shoot 2 blood lasers? You do shoot blue blood lasers. You do shoot 2 blood lasers. This game had synergies before, but they were very minor. And not exactly, they weren't an exact science. So, with the advanced Dungeons & Dragons update, they decided to completely revamp them and make them much more of a important factor. The best thing that they do is they make a lot of the lower rank weapons and items a lot more effective. So that, sorry, one second. Woo! Tickle my throat. They make a lot of the lower tier weapons a lot better. Actually usable. Worthwhile to have around. Alright, so we got the shield. Shield's okay. It's pretty hard to use effectively, so I suggest using with caution. And this sucker again. Okay, so we actually fought this guy in the previous run that you all didn't see. And, he's not fun. I'm not very good at fighting him. I just haven't seen his patterns enough yet. But it seems like with this freeze gun, we will actually make pretty easy work of him. So, the interesting thing about the freeze effect on bosses, it usually slows down their movement and slows down their rate of fire, but it doesn't actually slow down their bullets or anything. So it's useful, just not quite as useful as it could be. Ugh. I'm actually doing better in this than I thought I would. On the last fight, I got hit like a solid 4 times. Just having too hard of a time explaining mini-bosses. Oh, that's one thing to explain on mini-bosses. Even if you perfect them... Oh, wow. Oh, that sucks. I don't have a key for that. But there are 2 keys in the shop. So we're going to go ahead and wait on this primer. This will become important later, and I will explain it more in depth later. But, yeah, so if you perfect the boss, apparently you get a higher chance at chest drop rates, which is helpful to give us bonus items. Huh? These are the exact same item. What even happens if... Okay, so that makes me not burn. And that makes me not... What? What's the... Okay, well that was a waste. Okay, so we just got 2 burn immunity... 2 burn immunity items in the same 2 chests. That was... I don't know what the odds of that happening are, but... Oh wait, okay. Well, either way, let's just continue on. Oh, we're out of bullets for that. That's not fun. Time to go to the other ad clearing weapons we got. Shoppo is definitely going to be a boss killer. It does very good damage. We like the good damage against the big boss boys. And this just does very well as a ad clear thanks to its CC capability. Makes for easy room clear. Low risk. Ugh. I don't even know what curse does, but I don't like the looks of it, so I just try to avoid it. Alright, so we should be fine. We should get the no hit on this one, but... Beholster. Okay, this boss fight can go one of 2 ways. It can either be really easy, or if he spawns these sons of bitches in the wrong place, you can end up having a much harder time than need be. This is actually doing quite a bit less damage than I thought it would. Let's go ahead and switch over to the balloon gun. So the shield is actually going to become really useful here against these rockets when we can't destroy them. Okay, I don't like this corner that we're in, but we're doing okay. We can actually just go over this pit, luckily. Almost got him here. Oof, almost lost there at the last second. Alright. Solid boss kills. I've actually never gotten this one before. Metronome. I thought it was a gun for a second. Let's see what it does. First weapon, gun. On each kill, taking damage or changing guns. Oh, that's interesting. That's actually very good. So get a good ad killer going here. Oh, more ammo for our ad killer, that is. Maybe we can just stick to our starter gun then for the next floor. Because we were on floor 2 there. Yeah, I think we could do this. So the more kills we get with this, and as long as we don't get hit, hopefully we'll... Why does this keep happening? There's just nothing that spawns. Hold on. There might be a secret room here. Nope, no dice. That's so strange. You get these rooms with nothing in them. Yeah, so we're actually going to use the Shoppo as our ad clear because it has shown to not do great on bosses. Again, using movement and cover more than your dodge roll, showing to be very effective there. Certain enemies definitely want to abuse cover as much as you can. Like these sons of bitches. I don't know why fixed circle patterns sometimes are harder to dodge than the random ones, but these guys just have I have a bad habit of running directly into these dudes. Oh, no, we don't want this guy. Damn it, which is the wrong one. I don't know how to tell which one's the right one. Or if there is a way. Ooh. But we are sitting pretty right now. Our shot bow is getting more and more damage. If we find the boss, honestly, I think we're just going to take him on because we're only... Ooh! That was a lot of bullets. We are only looking to lose out because if we get hit, we obviously lose our damage bonus that we're getting here. Who knows how high this goes. We're just going to go ahead and shield these bullets out. Oh, what happened? That was annoying. That was weird. I put my shield up and then it just immediately get put away. Okay, so knocking things into pits doesn't get you the bonus. That's interesting. Anything else? Oh. Alright, gotta build that bonus back up. Okay, we're gonna just hit it with one side. Alright. Oh, we don't have any. No keys. That's annoying. We're not gonna worry about that right now. We will come back to that on another run with a different character. Okay. And I will explain it then. So, another moral of the story. Do not rely on your... I don't know why I keep thinking I can't dodge. You definitely can dodge. Okay. Doing well here. There's another chest. So whenever you see one of these red X rooms, it means there's a... You can't open the door normally. You need to open the switch on the other side. Basically, it's just a way to show you, hey, there's a chest room over here. Or a shop, I believe. One of the two. Oof. Ooh. Micromanaging your spacing here. Also not micromanaging my speech. Alright. At this rate, we're not gonna... See, the problem with this gun is that it really isn't very ammo efficient. No! Damn it. I think it's the bottom right one. Nope, I was wrong. I swear they do the PlayStation symbols on purpose. Ooh, red chest. Okay, that is a nice find. We just need to find the shop so we can get our guaranteed key. You get a guaranteed key every floor. As long as you find the shop and have enough money for it. I don't like this puzzle. Although it's not that hard. Doesn't stop me from messing it up though. Wow. Okay, so we're building this bonus up nice and high. Looking nice. One-shotting the bullet. Oh no. This bastard. That was weird. I thought my frames were chugging for a second, but it's just spiderweb on the ground. We're not even gonna have enough ammo to fight the boss. That's too bad. Oh! Well, prayer's been answered. Should be okay. So the chest. I mean, we have the shop on the right side, but that is also blocked off by a switch wall. So we're gonna have to go ahead and do it the old-fashioned way. All the way around. I don't know why it's the old-fashioned way, but it is the long way around, I guess. So these magicians can cause you quite the problem because you have to dodge through them twice if you dodge head-on, unless you just walk around the big-ass circle they launch at you. They're slow enough to where you should be able to, but some rooms they just don't give you the movement. They don't give you the space you need. Alright. Oh, free glass stone. Nice little orbital for our trouble. I believe the left is probably not where we want to go. I'm sure there's something over there, but for now, we want to go straight to the shop and get that red chest. Because red chests are fun chests. Small and square and dark. Okay, we should be able to clear this room pretty easily. As long as... God, ghosts are just obnoxious. They aren't... Ooh! They spawn right behind you. That's what they do. Enter the Gungeon is a very butt-clenching game. You'll have many moments where you go... But that's okay. We manage. Okay. Oh, why? Oh, I wasn't thinking. Okay, well... Oh, well, okay, so this is a gun muncher. We just lost our bonus. Oh, it sucks. This is a gun muncher. You can combine two guns you're not using, which we are going to. and he will spit out something new. Usually it's around the same rarity, possibly a rarity up. Ugh, that is anything but a rarity up. This is probably easily one of the worst oh, no, we want that. Probably one of the worst starting guns in the game. And we got, ooh, the Elder Bullet. Okay, he's another, what do you call him? He's an NPC that'll spawn in the dungeon runs itself. Oh, that's actually, oh, that's a really nice combo. Okay, so this item will launch whatever your held gun's shot type are in a circle around you and spam the hell out of them. Oh, it's the boss door. And it's every time you use spacebar item, which this spacebar item has a very low cooldown. So we'll see how this works. And this boss sucks. I hate this boss. Don't be surprised if I can't no-hit him, because I'm not very good at fighting him. Oh, so there's an internal cooldown for that. That's okay. Here's what we're gonna do. Ha! We're gonna be using our, ooh, that's nice. We get bonuses for that. We're gonna be using the hell out of our blanks, because this shit is really annoying to dodge. Okay, that doesn't last long enough. We're gonna lead them all here. Shield underneath him, because he gets hurt by these. Oh, damn it! I thought that would work. Oh well. Oh, we almost had it too. That's too bad. Oh well. Honestly, look at our armor. We don't need it. We've been doing a very good job not getting hit. Ooh, big iron. Big iron. Big iron. Alright. We didn't get another key. That's unfortunate. Gonna save the Elder real quick. He'll show up on further runs and give us blank-based items. And the Huntsman, which is a nice shotgun. Gets you cursed, but it's definitely worth it. Let's see if there's a hidden wall in here. There's not. Let's go ahead and break this chest, see if it gives us anything useful. Key, please? Nope. Heart. That's not very useful. No problem. Next floor. We're probably going to use the unfinished gun just for the fact that it's like a half step above, what do you call it? Your starter weapon has okay ammo. And with Metronome, it'll become usable after a certain number of kills. Why are these guys spawning? Oh, God. Those guys usually only spawn in the Abbey of the Gun or in Bullet Hell, which you don't even know about yet. We'll know soon, though. Where's you gonna hide? What you gonna do? Oh, I don't like this. Oh, this is a very tough spot to be in. I thought he'd be dead by now. God, you PlayStation fanboy bastard. There we go. Those tentacle boys are ridiculous. Change my mind. Okay, so this is easily my most hated enemy right here. These blue blobs. I don't know what it is about the way they shoot bullets at you, but I just have a hard time dodging them, man. Alright, pretty simple. Oh, wait, not quite done. Oh, these guys are not too bad. They spawn these jammed zombies to run after you, but they're actually nowhere near as hard as normal jammed enemies. Alright, starting to see some good damage out of this. Not bad. Oh, I forgot. I don't know why I thought he was going to shoot at me. He only spawns those little familiars that explode into a a circle of bullets. Dodge that for a second. Those books can be kind of hard to manage if there's other enemies in the room, but when they're on their own, they're really predictable. Like, again, with the insta-cleared rooms, it's like I have the freaking coin. I forgot what it's called, the rusted coin? Something like that. Basically, you'd hit it, and somewhere on the floor, a room gets full cleared for you. You don't get any items out of it, though, so it's kind of only good if you have everything you need already. Yep. Alright, easy enough. Moving on. We're already running low on ammo, that's nice. This has now become a kind of decent gun, thanks to Metronome. It'd be interesting if Metronome worked like like Anarchy did, where it was either enemy kills or reloads from empty after hitting an enemy of some sort. Because the stacks do seem to be very small. It's definitely more of a, it's an overtime type thing. You gotta have patience. Just gonna hide here for a second. Alright. Shield can be useful. Emphasis on can be. It's useful in combination with other items. On its own, eh. Unless you have a real hard time dodging certain boss stacks. It's not worth it. Oh god. We don't want him to summon Mr. Skelly. Oh boy. Oh, we lost our metronome. At this point, let's go and use shot bow. Okay, we're just gonna... Yeah. See, in that case, it's nice. Okay, you're still not dead? God, see what I mean? These guys just don't let up. Jeez. I'll be honest, we're not doing too well in the weapons department. Could be doing... okay. So whose ammo do we want to... Yeah, I know I lost it. Probably the balloon gun. That seems to just be giving us the most benefit when it comes to bosses right now. Would it be good if we could find the... Oh, hey! Nah, I didn't expect him to show up this early. So, these items will give you an extra blank per floor and also give you an additional effect for your blanks. I honestly don't think they're that useful unless you get full body jacket. Full metal jacket, I think it's called. Which basically turns every one of your blanks into a piece of armor that doesn't actually count as a hit when you're in bosses. It is very useful. We're just gonna do this real quick. Ooh. There's a, good lord, a lot of bulletkin. Ah, that's annoying. This room is very obnoxious. Yeah, when you see that son of a bitch, he doesn't actually get taken down by your fire. He just disappears once you kill everything in the room. Oh, thanks for all the... Ooh. Okay, so I know how to get this. So what we're going to do is we're going to buy all his keys, and we're going to piss him off. So basically, we're going to cause him to go crazy, and then we're going to steal this. Because, you have no way to get that unless you steal it, and that's how you unlock it normally. Alright. So now you're going to see what happens when you piss off the shopkeep. So you're firing his shop, he gets mad. Ooh, he has his gun out. And he just goes insane on you. So you leave the shop, let him have his fun. Let him vent. Now he's going to hit a button. It's going to teleport us out. And he will not be available for sale for, I believe, the rest of the floor. And now we get this item. Oh, love this item. So we're going to lose a bit of our synergy that we have going. Sorry, just to check this out. We're going to lose our synergy a little bit, unfortunately. Our nice little... I forgot what the thing's called. The little item spew that happens. But that's okay, because this item is worth it. Basically, it acts as a key for chests. But with the added challenge of having to clear a room full of enemies, more depending on the rarity of the chest, in order to unlock it. It's an obvious reference to Payday, part of the mini Payday expansion they had. Added 3 items. Oh, I forgot you can't shatter those. That's annoying. We're not doing so well in the no-hit anymore. But anywho, you clear the enemies and you get to open a chest for free. No keys required, so you can save your keys for other things. Oh, I don't know why I've spent so much time shooting this guy. You can't really finish him off with ice weapons. Okay, where's the... There you are. Oof, that hurt. Sorry, I'm just having to focus. I have trouble fighting these guys. Come on. Okay. Yeah, payday weapon. Payday item. Good. Good item. I'll get shit off right here. So, you get put into this little cutscene. Now you gotta deal with a room full of enemies. Usually then it's not too hard. It's very much worth it. Usually about 3rd floor, 4th floor level enemies. And you get room drops. As if you're clearing a room. So, very worth it in that regard. And now you get to open the chest with no key. Oh. That's not worth it. Okay, I'm not going to pick that up. So, that item, ugh, screw that item in particular. One sec. Throat tickle. Sorry about that. So, that item splits your bullets in two, but it also reduces your damage by, I believe it's like, this room sucks, by about each 33%, if I remember correctly. And it is just not worth it. I remember I had a run, like a one run, just totally ruined because I was an idiot and I picked up both Helix and that thing, which I believe is called the Scatter Shot. And it made every bullet do like 20% of its original damage. It didn't matter that there was like 4 to 5 times the bullets. It just wasn't enough to make up for the amount of damage reduced. So the only weapons you could use were beam-based weapons, and even those suffered. It was just a mess. So, moral of the story, in my opinion, not worth picking up. Ooh, we'll take that. Finish off my coffee here. Alright, and now we can just use the drill again. Easy as that. This is also nice because it's building a stacks of metronome. Oof, I probably should have dodged that. Wait, oh. Oh. I didn't realize that thing loses all its ammo if you get hit. Well, that sucks. Also explains some things. Nope. Oh, I was gonna use Big Iron for the boss killer this time anyway. Unless we get something better out of this. This is a pretty good boss killer. It does okay damage. If I would assume the boss is probably gonna be like right here. You can look at the map and see the open space. Honestly, it can end up in any 3 of the areas. Yeah, I know. Sad day. So we're getting a lot of guns. We're just not getting many good ones. Oh yeah. Use a blanket this one, get a free chest. We'll go and use key on this one. Ooh, pulse cannon. I like this one. Good room clear. Ammo efficient. So I want to say the boss is probably gonna be up there, but we're gonna see what's in this room. God, this is a game soundtrack. Oh, well there we go. Let's we're just gonna go and fight the boss now. Let's go with Void Marshal. Oh God, I am not good at this boss at all. I don't think I've ever no-hit it. At least not without spamming the hell out of blanks. It's all because of this phase. Well, we're not doing bad. Oof. Okay. Nah, that's why I always make a mistake. You don't dodge towards him unless you're dodging that wave of bullets. Why am I? Oh, I forgot I'm immune to fire. That helps. Also, my auto-fire script would help right now, but I don't have that set up right now. So, spam we shall. Usually, what always causes my downfall with this boss is I have no choice but to dodge towards him and I run into another bullet. Well, I mean, that could have been a lot worse. Wasn't a no-hit, but I only got hit once. Boomerang. Ugh. Man, we should be getting more useful passives right now. That's okay for room clear, but I just prefer the drill right now, especially when, honestly, it's gonna be a rough fight with the dragon if I don't find a better weapon. Like, my weapons are okay, they could be better. Void Marshal turned out to be just okay. Yeah, that's just what I thought this room was. Oh, that's this boy. We will go and, can I drop this? Oh, I can't. We need some sort of ammo in it. We'll go and drop these two then. Oh, wait, well, the shop on the next floor will be usable. And drop one of these. I said drop one of these, because having 2 of them is pointless. You know, I think if I was to give him a master round, we could get to a secret, but we're going to go ahead and not do that for this run. Just keep it simple. Alright. It's a good thing we pissed the shopkeep off on this floor, because, I don't believe he comes back on subsequent floors if you don't. Oop. Okay. This room is... I hate this room. I'm not good at clearing it. Oh, this is only the hollow, isn't it? No? Oh, no, we're in the forge. This room looks like it's still in the hollow, though. Okay. Rest of the rooms shouldn't be too complicated. This one's not bad. Can be a lot worse. So this enemy is pretty rough. Oh, especially when you have a hammer smashing down on you. But, luckily, this is pretty good DPS weapon, so... It's only gonna get better with metronome. Sorry if my talking kind of slows down. I'm still learning the whole playing and talking at the same time. It very much is a learned skill. If you don't think it does, if you don't think it is difficult, I very much suggest you try it yourself. I really wish I would have found that later. Okay, so if you're wondering why I don't just come back for items, I'll show you. So we're gonna go into this room and clear the room. Like normal. Alright. Come back. Then there's this bastard. He'll steal your items, and he'll leave you a note basically saying, suck his rat dick. So, you can't leave items on the floor. You can't leave ammo on the floor. You can leave keys, blanks, what else? Hearts. He will not steal any of those. It's just items and ammo. This includes guns, obviously. When I say items, I mean passives, spacebar items, guns, all the like. Okay. Pretty smooth sailing so far. We haven't got any of the nasty rooms that this floor can really throw at you. Just a couple minor annoyances. These guys are a little bit harder than their red counterparts, because every time they move, they fire at you. Okay, 3 shots left. Let's make them count. Stop moving. There we go. Ooh, that's nice. Okay, go ahead and use our pulse cannon for this. So yeah, they usually keep the enemies they drop, like, within a floor of you. Rarely, though, you can end up with, like, bullet hell enemies if you try opening chests, so you gotta be careful. Oh! Well, I mean, it's not very helpful anymore, but neat. So this item I have right here, and these 2 items kind of act the same way. Basically, every floor you get armor. That's why I was starting to stack armor like crazy. Which, if you didn't know, armor just kind of acts like a mix of a blank and a extra hit. It doesn't count as 2 hits like all the other hearts. It's just like that. It'll clear everything on screen. It's not like Isaac, by the way, to where it doesn't count as getting hit if you only get hit by armor. So, you know how in Binding of Isaac you take red heart damage? That's when you suffer the less chance to get Devil Deal punishment. Well, in this game, it doesn't really matter what you get hit by. You get hit, you don't get the master round. But if you have the Full Metal Jacket, which I told you earlier, which is a different item, your blanks get treated as extra armor. That doesn't count as getting hit. So that's helpful. Ooh, drum clip. That is nice. And we got a synergy of some sort. Keeping the beat. I don't know what that does. Okay. Pardon me for a sec. I'm just going to go ahead and go to the synergies page on the wiki, because there is a ton of these things, and I have trouble remembering all of them at the moment. And I'd like everyone to know what they do. I'll probably edit this out. Okay. So keeping the beat. Metronome now grants 4% damage per kill instead of 2%. It maxes out 250%. Oh. Alright then. So it just makes metronome a lot more efficient. Oh. Sorry for the Windows noise. Ooh! I make that noise a lot when I'm playing Enter the Gungeon, I've noticed. At least when I'm talking to somebody. When I'm alone, I don't make any noise. I remember this green fire means something. I don't remember what, though. Oh. Shrine. Might mean there's a shrine coming up? Or I think it just means that there's a special room coming up. Maybe not. Who knows? Yeah. Alright. Glass armor. I forgot what that does. Oh, man. I am losing focus. kind of hard when you're going against both those guys and the Gungeoneers. The Gungeoneers will lead their shots, which is fine on its own, but when you're combining with other enemies that don't lead their shots, well, it becomes complicated. That's also what makes some enemies in this game so difficult. Honestly, if they just fired where you were at instead of where you were going to be, you could dodge them simply by just constantly moving, but nope, there's a mix of enemies that that shoot where you're going to be, and enemies that shoot where you currently are. And when they combine those two, it becomes very, very complicated very fast. Come on. Alright. Take achievement? Nope. There's an achievement for sliding across a big row of tables, which, believe it or not, the table slide was actually added later. Thank God. Tables became a much more of a handicap than anything actually helpful. This is a rough room. Wish I didn't have to use my blank there. More Gungeoneers. I think that's what they're called. You get the idea. They look like you, they have the same abilities as you. Hey, doggy got us a key. I knew you were worth keeping around. Throat's starting to get a little scratchy. Thank you, allergies. Mix of allergies and talking for the last hour. You'd be surprised at how much, when you're trying to actually keep a recording going, that can affect you. You think, oh, I talked to my friends the whole time, and I'm fine. But, dodging away. Again, don't want to do that. Ooh, another chest. We will take it. Go and use Void Marshal here. Nope, don't want that. Okay, we shouldn't be getting hit way more than we should. Oh man. This is gonna be a rough dragon fight. I hope I can do it. Oh, come on. Come on, give me something useful. Oh, a sniper. Not bad. I will take that. That's actually going to be a nice room clear. Oh, wow. We are running empty. Hopefully the forge has some good weapons for us. Because we kind of need them. There we go. I'll at least shoot for where you are instead of where you're going to be. Otherwise it would be really obnoxious to try and avoid. Nice. Okay. Doing good. What do we got? Green chest. Shotgun shell. So this is one of the joke weapons. It's a shotgun shell that fires shotguns that fire shotgun shots. Try not to get confused about that. It's pretty good for room clear. Okay. Oh man. No. What? No. Oh, this is gonna be interesting. Okay. I don't even know if any of these. This, we're gonna go and grab this one. Wish could be more useful to me. Okay, now at this point, I just kind of want to find the dragon as soon as possible, because we already got both chests. Didn't provide us too much use. I was hoping to get a better gun and a spacebar item, but we got 2 useless bullet upgrades. It's only looking worse and worse. Okay. Well, really gotta focus for this one. Let's see which one's gonna do us better. Sniper will probably give us more damage. Or not. Yeah, this is gonna be better. Oof. I wasn't expecting to one-hit it, but, I mean, no-hit it, but... Man, I'm not doing well right now. The shotguns are actually kind of distracting me. That's why I don't like this gun. There's too much happening. Alright, he's gonna shoot the wall now. Pretty easy dodge to do that. Good lord, we do not have any kind of damage. At least I can take out these skulls okay. Oh, but I can't take out those very well. No blanks either. Oh man, this is not good. Okay. As long as we take out this one, we should be fine. Okay. Back in bit. Okay, so we're gonna switch back and forth between the sniper rifle. Oh, bad time to itch my nose. It's doing okay damage. Not enough, though. Oh, how did I? Okay, I got hit. But okay, there's no way I'm surviving this. Yeah, I'm not good at dodging that. Oh man. Oh, that was going so well too, but we just had no real useful boss killers. Trick to fighting the dragon is to make the fight as short as possible. Well, that's too bad. Hoping for a win for our first run, but what can you do? We'll try again next time. I'll probably be uploading a second time today, but that's it for now. Hopefully for better next time.